Mr. Hassan, the inventor. I am Ryan, representing Zinkit.
Glad to meet you.
Pleasure. I think this is your attorney, Sam Massey. Hello, nice to meet you. So we've been very impressed with the drug that you've come up with to fight acid reflux. It's a very serious problem, and we wanted to commend you on your hard work.
Thank you very much. I think it could be a huge success in the marketplace, and I think it's a very good chance, over 60% chance that it's going to get FDA approval very quickly, and hopefully we can have a very pleasant relationship.
Definitely. Well, we expect good things, and that's why we've offered you these 5 packages to show our interest in your drug. So,
Thank you very much. Some would caught my interest, some of them outright I do not like at all. So just off the top, I would throw off E right off the bat. I mean, $12 million up front, it's a very handsome payment, but after I pay my lawyers, I get 11.4. I have potential 60% chance of $20 million, which is nice. It'd be $12 million. So for me, that looks like it's only worth $23.4 million. So I'm going to reject that one. Which, is there any that you would like to throw out that you think is too generous or too lucrative, or?
well, we're aware of your offer for the Zums for $20 million. We know that they made you a very nice offer there. We did think that the package D, where we offer you the $17 million up front, and then from your claims that you believe there's a 16% chance of approval, the $15 million will be an extra $9 million for a total of $26 million, which would best your other offer. And we feel is a good way of splitting the pie, because if we leave, we're missing out on $20 to $30 million worth of profit, we believe, and if you leave, you're going to be missing out on $26 million worth of profit. So we think that the D is a good option here.
I don't follow. How am I losing $26 million on option D?
Not okay. Actually, that is correct. So if you believe that option D will net you $26 million in profit, and you had an offer of $20 million is the best you can get other places in the marketplace, you're right. You're missing out on $6 million worth of profit. So right now that would leave that would be the pie that we would like to split with you. So we think that this offer is very generous, and that it's netting you an extra $6 million in profit here.
It is a very, very interesting offer. I am not against risk aversion, but I'd settle basically for package B. I get $20 million up front, which is a fair amount, $1 million to my attorney. Sam, is there any chance that you cut your commission down to less than 5%?
I don't think so.
Okay, good job. Excellent job.
I don't think so. The $500,000 is in your bank is better than nothing in your bank,
It's okay. I want my 5%.
Okay, so I bet B.
B just feels a little too much up front for us, because like we were comparing to our competitors' offers, and they offered you $20 million altogether. So we don't feel comfortable giving you $20 million up front, knowing that there's extra money on the back end that you can be making off of this deal.
So by the vibes you're giving out, you also feel the same way about A. I mean, you don't want to give out a huge payment right away. You'd be willing to give out a substantial amount, but you want to keep my secondary profit to a minimum. Is that what you're telling me?
We're like we said, we're happy with any of the 5 offers. So we understand you're trying to get the best offer you can, but we feel comfortable with any of the 5 offers. So we're just trying to make an agreement that of these 5 options, if which one looks best for you. For us, all these 5 offers make sense for us, because we think we're going to profit from all 5, and it's just coming up with a number where we both feel like we're splitting the pie, that we're both profiting as much as we can from this agreement.
Okay, like I said initially, in my first statement, I am rejecting E. Is there any that you're rejecting right off the bat?
I mean, we should keep that in your court, because we do feel confident in all 5 of the offers we made. If you want more of a bonus, if there's FDA approval, then obviously option B would be the best. We would feel happy with option D, just because of your high likelihood you believe of FDA approval. You'd be making $6 million more with option D than you would from the other offer, and also you'd be saving 5% in attorney's fees. So you would make a little bit more from B, obviously, because you're getting $3 million more up front. But we prefer splitting the pie in a way between 20 and 30 million, and we'd like to get closer to a $25 million number. And if you believe there's a 60% chance of approval, option D gets us to 26 million, which is actually a little bit slightly more favorable to you with the pie. So we'd be happy with that outcome.
Okay, quick numbers, show if I got A, 25 million, the max I got after 5% to my attorney is 23.75 million. So I am rejecting A.
Okay, no problem.
So now we got B, C, and D.
Okay.
Okay, so you're willing, from a strictly business center, I do want a bigger piece of the pie. And I do want to be a partnership, and from here, I will, what's your thoughts, Sam?
I want my 5%.
So you want 5% of a higher number. I mean, we understand your concern. We're willing to give you a high percentage of the pie, but we're not willing to give you the bakery. So we're perfectly happy with, we like option C, or option D, my apologies. But if your attorney wants a higher number to start from to get the 5%, we're willing to go to option C if that would make all parties happy.
D might be a win-win for both of us, where you're paying a little bit up front, but I'm also getting compensated for the success of the drug, which I think is highly likely.
Well, in that case, I mean, C and D is basically the same then. It would be 26 million if the drug has a 60% chance of approval like you believe, and so C and D would be equal then, and the only difference was you'd be paying a little bit more to your attorney, which I'm sure Sam would be happy about. So
Yeah.
maybe C is the best compromise for all parties involved then.
I think so.
I'm sorry, Sam, it is business, you just drawn up the contract and you agreed to 5%. With C, I look at $20 million, I get 19 million plus another, 60% of 10 million, which is 6 million, so the maximum I'm gonna get is 25 million. With D, I'm gonna get 16.15 million upfront, and then I'm gonna get 9 million, 60% of 15 million is 9 million, so that's gonna give me a total of 25.15%. I will accept D.
You'll accept D. What does your attorney say?
I want C.
You want C. All right, well, yeah, I don't want to leave you hanging there, of course. All I wanted to say is we've been in this business a long time, and we think we estimated at 10%, and the 60% seems a little high. So maybe there should be some understanding that maybe your 60% figure is a little high, and maybe taking a little bit more upfront with a little less on the back end might end up being more profitable for you, just in case that 60% outcome that you're expecting doesn't quite happen, and say it's more like a 30% or 40% chance of it occurring, of the drug getting approved.
Have you done any research on what you expect the FDA approval rate to be?
Yeah, we think it's going to be 10%. So we think your 60% figure is quite high. We do have a lot of experience in FDA approvals, which your other offers did not have, unfortunately for you. So yeah, we think that your 60% is a bit high, and we think that it might be a mistake to overestimate your chance of approval, especially since we have it considerably lower, 1/6 the chance. So maybe taking a little bit more upfront and reducing your risk might be the better play here for you.
You agree?
I want to do business with you. You're a fabulous company. I've done some research. You have a high success rate, and if I have other products, hopefully we can do business again. Sam, it's your lucky day. C.
All right, we got an agreement. Nice job. Nice job.
Thank you.
Good
thank
job.
Thank you.
Good job.
You're buying dinner tonight, Sam.